Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. We're glad y'all are here. We have a great recipe for you all. It's vegan lasagna that does not taste vegan. Our family really enjoyed this one. We hope yours will too. Stick around and watch us make it or make it along with us. Alright guys, before we get into our ingredients, we're going to ask if you can like this video and share it of course, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Alright guys, let's get into our delicious ingredients. Y'all, so let's go over our ingredients. We're going to be using half of this yellow onion. We have 2 jars of spaghetti sauce, a can of tomato paste, as well as a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes, a bag of the plant-based ground beef from Gardein, and we have the Follow Your Heart mozzarella vegan cheese that we love so much. We have some olive oil. Oh, we're going to be using actually 2 or more bags of this cheese, by the way, so just adjust yours accordingly. And we have olive oil as well as dairy-free half and half. This is coconut cream and almond milk that we're going to be using, but of course you can use whatever kind you like. And these are our seasonings that we're going to be using, as well as the dairy-free ricotta cheese. Now this spinach, we actually thawed it and drained it, and we use a cheesecloth to get all of the moisture out. So make sure you do that. Get all of the moisture out of your spinach as much as you can. And we have 2 garlic cloves here, but we'll probably need 1 more small one. And for our lasagna, we're going to be using about 12 or 13. So there may be more in this box, but that's about how much we're going to be using. Of course, you guys know we always list our ingredients below in the description with their measurements. And I think that's it. So Ricki's already over at the stove, so let's go ahead and join her.
Alright, so I got my water boiling, it's salted, and I'm adding in my lasagna noodles, and they're only going to cook for about 9 minutes. And while they're cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get started on dicing my onions and mincing my garlic. As you guys can see, we had a little bit of help mincing our garlic today. My dad decided he wanted to help us.
Yeah, he got the video bug, so you'll probably see him again.
Right.
He loves to help us in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. And he did such a good job. Look
He
at the garlic.
did.
Just minced.
All right now.
Alright, so I'm sauteing my onions and my garlic in a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm going to season these with some seasoned salt, pepper, garlic powder, parsley, oregano, Italian seasoning, and some red pepper flakes, which are optional, but I added them in there because we like them.
Mm-hmm.
So once your onions and garlic have sauteed for about 3 to 4 minutes, you can go ahead and add in your vegan ground beef. And we use 1 bag of Gardein. Of course, you can use whatever brand you like to. Gardein is just our favorite. And I added in maybe about a tablespoon of olive oil just to help the meat brown a little bit. And once this cooks for about 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add in my fire roasted tomatoes, tomato paste, and the tomato sauce. And then this is the point where you taste and season to your liking. You want to make sure your sauce tastes great because this is the anchor of your lasagna.
Right.
So
yeah,
make sure you're tasting along the way.
And you can season it however you like, more or less. It's really important.
Okay, so we're gonna cover our sauce and reduce our heat and let it simmer for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And while that's simmering, we're gonna go ahead and get started on our ricotta mixture.
We love this brand of ricotta cheese because it's soy-free, it's also gluten-free and vegan. And it melts really well too.
And the texture is pretty much similar to, ricotta, the regular ricotta.
It's really good.
So, like we mentioned in the beginning of the video, this spinach was frozen, but we thawed it and we squeezed the mess out of it.
We really did.
So, keep that in mind when you're adding your spinach. You don't want it to have any liquid.
It was muscle day, as you say.
Right.
With the spinach.
Muscle day. So that was our dairy-free half and half that we added as well. You can add more of that if you want your mixture to be thinner and easier to spread. That's another preference that you can, you can decide that for your lasagna. And we're going to be adding the exact same seasonings that we added to the meat sauce. We're going to add these to the ricotta mixture. The only thing different that we added was onion powder, and we ended up adding a lot more garlic than you see here. We just added some off camera because we just wanted to make it taste good,
Yeah. And this actually is our third time making this. So the first 2 times we kind of tweaked it, as we went along. And this time we added even more seasoning. So it was great.
So just keep that in mind when you're cooking this recipe. This is definitely a taste as you go and customize,
right,
to your liking because you want it to be good.
I'm very pleased with this recipe. I really am.
Yes. So this is about 10 or 15 minutes and our sauce is done. So now we can start assembly. Okay, you guys, so we're done with our sauce, as you guys saw, and you saw us finish up our ricotta mixture. And so now we're gonna start with assembly, which is the really fun part.
This sauce right here, y'all. Oh, wait. It is so good.
It is pretty good.
Oh my goodness, it's so flavorful. I ain't even playing around with it.
It don't even taste vegan to me.
Not at all. I promise you it don't.
But right now we're just putting a little bit of sauce at the bottom just to coat, the bottom so your lasagna noodles won't be dry.
Right. Now this is our third time making this, and we love it. I mean, our family loves it, and it does not taste vegan. It has quickly become a family favorite.
Yep.
So, yeah. Alrighty. So, what do you think?
That's enough.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna add our noodles. All right.
The fun part.
My hands are clean, y'all. Don't play with me.
All right, of course. So you want to make sure, guys, when you're doing this, that you make sure the noodles are touching. They you don't want them to overlap.
Right.
So to say, they just need to be really close. So you can actually have layers.
You want them to be kissing.
Right.
Bills and buttons. Okay. And there you go. That's good.
So now you're going to use half of your ricotta mixture over there. You can layer this whatever way you want to. I've just found that it's easier to spread the ricotta mixture on top of your noodles, because if you do your sauce first, I feel like it doesn't give you like that flat, you know, even surface. So. So now that your ricotta mixture is done, you can go ahead with your sauce on top. We made our sauce extra saucy. Y'all could technically use less.
Well, what's the fun in that?
Right. Yeah, we just used 2 whole jars of the pasta sauce or spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
So now we're putting on our vegan mozzarella cheese right on top of our pasta sauce or lasagna sauce, our meat sauce. There we go. And we wanted ours extra cheesy. So like my mom mentioned at the beginning, you could use less cheese, you could use a different type of cheese.
Keep it vegan, y'all.
Right.
If you're making it vegan. You know, so.
We just thought mozzarella fit the bill.
Yeah, we just like mozzarella. Oh, you mean as far as like mozzarella or cheddar or?
Yeah, Parmesan.
Oh, Parmesan. Okay, yeah. Okay, so y'all, we did mention when we were doing our ingredients that we decided to pick up another brand of cheese just in case we wanted to add extra cheese to the top of this dish. And it turned out to be a good choice because we decided to go ahead and add extra cheese and it melted good. It's very good cheese. And so now this is the brand that it is, as you can see. And yeah, you can go ahead and add this to our list of recommended vegan cheeses.
Alright, so we sprayed this piece of foil with a little bit of olive oil spray to prevent sticking, and we're going to go ahead and put it into our 375-degree oven to bake for about 45 minutes.
And as you notice, we did put a piece of foil at the bottom of the oven there because we do anticipate a little spillage because we made more this time than we did the first 2 times we made this. So you want to keep that in mind to get a deep lasagna pan, you know, that's traditionally deeper. So we'll do that next time as well.
So this is me slowly, gently taking off the foil.
She was scared, y'all.
I was, but nothing even came off on the foil.
Because you sprayed it.
Right, exactly. So this is after those 45 minutes. As you can see, we're just cleaning up the sides a little bit as best we can, and then we're going to put it back into the oven for those last 20 minutes uncovered. And it'll be all brown and bubbly like
that,
so.
Y'all.
Like so, as my sister-in-law said. And she actually requested this video during our live stream.
Yeah, so we wanted to make sure we made it. We're going down our list, y'all.
Right. So that's it for this video. So please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
God bless, and we'll see you next time.